Well, I'll take that as a good omen. Thank you, Shadab, for saving wide. It could have well been an extra.
Well, it could have been an extra, it could have been runs, it could have been a run-out, could have been anything, that ball.
Okay, I was talking about the merit of the ball. I mean, just let it go, let alone. See, that's pressure. But talking about the penultimate over matter that you raised, look at this. Shadab goes for it, believes that he could clear the fielder, doesn't want the run, sends Shaheen back, so no damage done as far as Afghanistan is concerned. I beg your pardon, Naseem Shah back. So the penultimate over matter that you raised is really an important thing for Afghanistan to see. Like previously, they have trusted that Fazal Faruqi to do it. Quick run taken. So it'll be interesting for Fazal Faruqi to do that once he has not been able to compile the victory from there.
Yeah, he's looking for something outside the off stump. Shadab Khan, that's why he's backing away from that leg stump. Not much of protection on the offside behind the stumps for the bowler.
Desperate dive in, wasn't it, for the second run? He wants to keep the strike at all costs, so hasn't got hold of that, but that always gives you an opportunity. If you don't get hold of it, it doesn't reach the fielder quite so quickly. The throw is only well, it's about 3 or 4 metres off target. Had it been dead on target, wonder how close that might have been, but he's diving anyway. So it's so much in the hands of Shadab here. 34 from 31 he's made so far. He is the last recognised batsman at the crease. 2 wickets in hand, that's all for Pakistan. So a wicket, of course, could do so much damage at this stage. Well bowled. That's well bowled. Two again.
That's very good running. Really good running, putting the pressure on the fielders. Running the first one hard and making sure they convert 1 into 2.
And this game is all about confidence. Batter or bowler, if you believe in yourself, have that confidence. Smack straight. Straight down the ground, but not middled. 2 again. 4 would have been lovely from Pakistan's point of view.
Yeah, he's leaked runs, Rahman. He's been all over the shop. When it really mattered, he has held his nerves. This has been a very good over. Very good over.
Yeah, but where the pressure tells is these last couple of balls. That's out the back of the hand. Nicely bowled, nicely disguised, so the ball is not hit or timed fully. Big field, hence the 2s. But no, it's these last 2 balls that now become vital.
Absolutely, for the benefit of Afghanistan, he has to finish well. And there's still 2 more balls to bowl. Anything around 17, 16 would certainly be chaseable. You would fancy your chances that you can take it.
Just deny a boundary here. It's very important. Very important ball coming.
Well, where are the opportunities? Met it long off, long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. He pulls out at the last moment. I wonder why. Was it rhythm? Was it something, some sort of distraction somewhere? But he pulls out. Who is the cooler? Is it Shadab Khan on 38, or is it Abdul Rahman on 1 for 73 with 2 balls to left to go?
What was he thinking, Shadab? He didn't move with that particular delivery.
Full toss. And it's in the gap. It's going to be through for 4. So that full toss bisects those 2 men at a backward square leg and a deep mid-wicket. That makes a difference. That makes things change.
For the first 4 deliveries, Shadab kept on moving away from the leg stump. And this time around, he slightly moved towards the middle and the length was created to be able to hit the ball into the vacant area, and what a timely boundary. Pressure reverted.
You can see from the frustration on the face of Rahmanullah Gurbaz. This boundary does a lot good to Pakistan, and then You're chasing something 15, 14 in the next over, you will see your chance.
Oh, another full toss. Oh, that's terrible news for Afghanistan. It's gone for 6. The full toss has gone for 6. What'll be interesting to see is if there's a follow-up call of no ball, which was very possibly on, because that looked to be above waist height as well. But that is so well put away. Just check it here. No, I'm sorry, but that should be called no ball as well. It's clearly above waist height. Shadab knows that. Shadab definitely knows that, but he's kept his eye on the ball. He's smacked it hard, high and clean over the boundary. And there we were thinking that maybe the odd 4 might make a difference. Well, a 4 and a 6 makes an enormous difference.
Right, and this is what I was talking about. Yeah, they didn't call it no ball. Could have asked for it. It is quite an irony, because you see, it certainly looks to be in the borderline. But look at that for a 6, 85 meters. Now we happen to be in the situation that we were some time back. Shadab Khan is asking the question.
Well, Shadab is entirely entitled to ask that question. He knows the value of, first of all, hitting the ball for 6, but secondly, having another ball and more pressure on the bowler and another chance to hit 4, 6 or whatever. And it was that back of the hand delivery again that Rahman tried. He landed it early in the over. He failed to land it there. So 6 balls left, 11 runs needed. Oh, Faruqi. Oh, Faruqi. Well, this will get tongues wagging all over the world. Do you want to do it this way? That is the question everyone will ask. Certainly not the first time, certainly won't be the last. Shadab would have been ever so keen to get on strike. Now, it's a question of where. The laws have changed. It's a question of how far into the action Faruqi had gone. Had he gone over the perpendicular, then this could be overturned. If Shadab is proven to be on his way too early, then whether you like it or not, the laws of the game say that is out. But they've got to check now to just check the exact point that Faruqi had got to in his action. Now, at that stage, he hasn't got anywhere near completing it. But Shadab is not watching the bowler. But it's clear to me that Faruqi had this in mind all the way. Yes, it might be game awareness that Shadab needs the strike. He's going to be looking for the single. And at no stage does Faruqi try to complete the action.
Yeah, you spoke about tongue wagging. That's within the laws, and he's out. One has to accept that.
And it is, but a lot of people will talk about how fair it was, because the way we have seen for the last 2 matches, it's been really a display of fair game, everyone coming around one another. But then again, as you say, this is rule, and it's got better of him.
Everything is fair. You know what?
Want me to complete that?
Do you know what? Before that delivery, everyone, almost everyone of the Afghan team had met in the area at the end of the bowler's run-up. And I'm pretty sure, and it's pretty obvious given what we've just seen, that part of the discussion was this, that Shadab needed the strike. If Pakistan are going to win this game, Shadab Khan, who turns his eyes away just too early, yes, he was always going to want the one to get the strike. If the ball had gone through to the keeper, he'd have run for the one to get the strike. If the ball had gone anywhere, he'd have gone to get the strike. So they knew that. Now that's been hit well. That's been hit very, very firmly. So Pakistan, with just this 1 wicket left, with Naseem and Rauf, it's Naseem on strike. He has hit that beautifully. They're still in the game.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of that T20 game. T20 World Cup game between Pakistan and Afghanistan, where Afghanistan was winning and Naseem Shah was the man who shattered the dreams.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon, it was Asia Cup.
Someone is getting excited. It's okay. Yeah, that was Asia Cup. It was Naseem Shah. It was Fazal Faruqi. An almost similar situation. It's only this time that out of maximum, it's boundary that he's hit the first ball.
Well, he misses that one. This time, Faruqi takes that little bit of pace off. Runs the fingers over the top of the ball. Yeah, is Nazim good enough to find the boundary again? That would solve the game. That would pretty much solve the game. 7 runs needed with just these 4 balls left. You got the feeling that Nazim wants to do it all by himself with Haris Rauf, number 11, at the other end. So 7 from 4. The tension is just brilliant. Miscue. They have to take the 1. They can't turn the 1 down. So it means that Haris Rauf will get the strike.
That was good bowling. Took up the pace on that occasion, the left armer, which has worked well for him. Earned him 3 wickets.
Well, how often do you get the chance to redeem yourself? But for Pakistan, 1 maximum can seal the fate of this game. Mickey Arthur looking tensed. The Pakistan think tank looking tensed. The game has come down to the wire. This is such a wonderful finish.
Well, so much on the line for the series itself. Afghanistan's record against Pakistan. So far in ODIs, Afghanistan have never beaten Pakistan. This is their best chance, but it's so close. Big hits. How far's that going to go? Is he going to find the goal? Oh, it's turned to the odds. Oh, the drama. 1 runs past it, the other one dies behind him. Was it going to be 4? No, it was just tipped back inside the boundary.
3 runs closer, Pakistan. 3 runs closer.
That's absolutely good fielding from the backup fielder, Noor Ahmad, because he slipped initially and Noor Ahmad was behind him, had the awareness, stopped it, and 1 run can be really crucial at this stage of the game. Certainly saved the boundary.
Well, extraordinary events out there. First fielder overran it as the ball pitched and virtually turned. But Noor Ahmed did spectacularly well there. He just managed to find it inside the boundary, dived and grabbed it back in. 3 from 2 to win the game. If the scores are tied, guess what?
Super over.
No, just a super over.
Okay, it's not going to be that long, eh?
Steady on, steady on.
Oh, my word. I mean, again, they're taking their time, and this is what you have to do in these situations. Forget all the rules about time and the time available. But we're into the last over. We're into the last 2 balls. Oh.
Farooqi got greedy with the last delivery. He bowled seam up, provided that pace to the batsman to work with.
Right, where's he going to aim? There's men at long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, long off. Oh, it's gone through the gap at slip. Afghanistan are frustrated almost at the absolute final moment. Pakistan somehow, with just that 1 wicket left, have found a way to win this game, have found a way to keep their record against Afghanistan intact. And Afghanistan, although they can be so proud of everything they've done today, will be so disappointed that right at the final moment, that cruel outside edge denies them victory.
Oh, some players develop that affinity with a certain ground, certain stadium, but Shaheen Shah Afridi has developed that affinity. Naseem Shah, beg your pardon, I'm excited because my partner for a while was excited. It has rubbed off to me.
I'll take the
Naseem Shah has developed this affinity with the Afghanistan team. How many times he has shattered the dreams of Afghans to win a game?
Well, the man once again for the moment seals the fate of this game, denies the series to Afghanistan. This was a very crucial game, do or die, to square the series, but not today. Once again, the 6th ODI still remain winless for Afghanistan. They'll have to wait another day to be able to get this monkey off their back someday.
If you don't know dejection, just look at the reactions and faces of